One of the many products manufactured at Bernard is a stainless steel water cooler used to cool hot welding equipment. The layout of this assembly area was changed drastically. Before being reconfigured, work in progress traveled 500 feet from start to finish. After the equipment in that area was repositioned, that distance was reduced to 75 feet. This difference increased throughput by 55% and reduced order turnaround from 3 days to 1 day.
We've taken and redesigned and relaid out our shop floor. A lot of these, a good example is our water cooler assembly line, where the workers in that department reconfigured and repositioned their machines for the process flow as opposed to the process type. Travel time and throughput time were reduced tremendously, from 500 feet to approximately 75 feet to process from start to finish of the components that are manufactured in our water cooler line.
New technology has its place in Bernard's renovations, too. The hardwired control panels that were once used to regulate and adapt machinery on the line have been replaced by programmable logic control panels, or PLCs. Hardwiring equipment to a relay control panel, as was once necessary, was labor-intensive and expensive, and still adjustments and changeovers took a long time to accomplish. With the installation of computerized PLC panels, changes in torque and air pressure are accomplished digitally, easily and quickly. Changeovers that once took 45 minutes to accomplish now take 15 seconds.
PLCs are more flexible. What they do is they allow you to write program changes to where if you had a relay control cabinet, the relay control cabinet would have to be rewired by an electrician. That takes a lot of time. The flexibility in there, you can go out, you can download a new program into a PLC in just a matter of minutes.
It was the problem-solving ability of Bernard's manufacturing engineering team, in fact, that led to the development of a fault-free way to improve quality in the copper wiring insulation.
In the past, we used to use a hand tool to trim off the excess jacketing from the cable. We found that it caused nicks or cuts in the control wire. The operators would have to look at the control wire and see if they could locate the nick. Sometimes the nicks were very visible, sometimes they were very small. Even though we test each gun 100% before it leaves the assembly line, sometimes the nicks didn't come up until the welder had the gun out in the field and was actually welding with it and would cause the gun to short out. What we've done in the development of the new assembly line that we're currently using is we've designed a bullet. And this bullet is inserted between the jacket and the cable. And the blade comes around and trims off the excess jacketing and never comes in contact with the control wire. So what we've done is we've eliminated from a 100% inspection down to 0 inspection.
The changes that were accomplished on the line to protect against nicks in the cable are a good example of fail-safing.
Our custom order picking area is one of the areas where change is most apparent here at Bernard. What we've done essentially is take an area that was a secured, fenced environment, staffed by 13 workers and 2 managers, and change that into an open environment in which we now employ 5 order pickers and 1 manager. We've looked at all of the materials that were stored in the stockroom, not so much from the perspective of size and weight and in terms of how we store it, but we looked at it more in terms of picking frequency and how we handled it as it made its way out the door to our customers. Based upon this analysis, what we've done is looked at the picking frequency of each item and tried to design a stockroom environment in a U-shaped pattern for efficient order picking that allows each of our employees to move to a work area, pull the necessary product for our customers with a minimum amount of handling, reaching, or stooping, and put it on a cart and ship that product out the door. Essentially what we've done is looked at our racks and made an adjustment to them, opening the backs of the racks for access by the employees. This allows the employees to bring new incoming material, place it immediately at the back of the rack, ensuring a first in, first out sequence of picking.
In every area of the plant, pick any work cell, any work area out there, there's a department improvement team made up of those people. They are consistently asking their customer, which is whoever receives the output of their work, what can I do to better serve your needs. Once they have that information, they can prioritize whatever improvements they know of that may help them accomplish that. Through that process, they develop emotional ownership of that little business unit. And it's a very fulfilling way to live. What all this change gives us is the ability to compete in the marketplace over time.